shooting guard.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And that one's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
On defense, Golden State. Irving drives in, and the shot is good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry against Irving. Green kicks to Thompson. Green the screen. Warriors the rebound. Now the feed to Bogut. It's stolen by Smith. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket good. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly. You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Here's Dellavedova, following the score by Golden State. Fires from deep. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Thompson is double. Here's Spates.
Mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Shumpert. He feeds it to Fry. It's rebounded by Livingston. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot in 2. Free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The Warriors making a switch here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game. How he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry is out there with Barbosa. Harrison Barnes. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Iguodala at the power forward. And pushing it up is Cleveland again.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Ezeli.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Barnes, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
The drive by James. Nice D from Bogut.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barnes. Rush comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Curry. No good. Nice D from Bogut. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Green left side. 4 seconds left. The shot will not go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. All right, Big Diesel, your take.
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a...
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the...
welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action and score as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's James. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad... Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Irving attacking, no good. Good D by Thompson.
And, you know, coaches just love players.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now you need to spark something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 11. LeBron passes to Love. 13 feet away. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. They get a bet. Barnes. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now the Warriors moving it up. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Barbosa.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Curry with a wide open look. The putback. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. LeBron drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Out of bounds.
With 1 on the clock, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the... Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Cleveland leading by 10. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Maurice Spates out there with Green, and it's Livingston in at the point guard. Nice shot by Smith.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
They get the rebound, and he gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And despite some of the injuries over the years,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread
shot clock, protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
On the wing, Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The Warriors pull it in.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
First personal foul. Checking in for the Warriors. Brandon Rush.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Can't hit. James. No good there.